Up, boxing fans? This is VJ with another episode of the Squadcast. And so, AB, Adrien Broner, and AK, Amir Khan, have been exchanging words on Twitter recently. Nothing of the trash-talking kind of nature, but they've made it clear that they do want to fight each other. Adrien Broner originally did his whole Can Man routine with Khan. Kind of missed the joke considering you can play Khan's name as Can, but oh well, good effort by Broner. Can't expect more than that. And so he called Khan out saying he wanted to fight him. Khan responded saying he was down, and then today they talked about doing it again. Khan said he talked to Al Heyman. And at first, Broner said let's do it on the undercard of Mayweather-Pacquiao, but he realized that that's probably not going to happen. And then he said June 6th at his own card. And so, I mean, I don't know how likely this is to happen, to be honest, because you're going to have Adrien Broner with a short turnaround time, and they're going to have to make Khan wait a good, 3-4 weeks longer than he originally wanted to fight. But I'm sure for Broner, he'll make the wait. Make the weight in time. And then for Broner, however, he's going to have to move up to 147 to fight Khan, because there's no way Khan's coming down or even doing a catch weight for this fight. So Broner's going to have to move up to 147, and I don't know if his camp necessarily wants him to do that. I mean, he's fought 2 fights at 147 against Paulie Malignaggi. He won that, and most people had it 8 rounds to 4, but Paulie gave him some trouble in that fight, and Broner just was hitting Paulie with shots but wasn't able to put him down. And then we all know what happened to Broner in his other fight at 147 versus Maidana, where he got put down twice from a big 147 puncher and wasn't able to do much to Maidana. And Broner's coming off a good win though against John Molina Jr., who in hindsight was nowhere near the skill level Adrien Broner was on, so it just made Broner look real good on the PBC on NBC card. And so Amir Khan hasn't fought for a while. He missed out on all the fights he wanted, including Mayweather and Pacquiao. And so I think this would be a great option specifically for Khan, because Broner's a very beatable fighter. I mean, Maidana beat him. Paulie won rounds against him, and Paulie's not even half the boxer Khan is. And Paulie boxed Broner and won about 4 rounds in that fight. Amir Khan is on a different level than Paulie Malignaggi in terms of boxing. And so I think this would be a fight for Khan to really get his name up a little bit and beat an opponent fairly easily that people think is credible. Broner can cause him some problems, but I don't know if he has the power at 147 to knock Khan out or anything, and that's the only real way I see Khan losing. He's faster than Broner. He's slicker than Broner. He has what I think more power than Broner at 147. I mean, not one punch power, but Broner's not that either. Just more power in the sense of he'll be able to stop Broner by TKO later on, more likely than Broner to be able to stop him. And so I think it's a great fight for Amir Khan. For Adrien Broner, I don't know. I still haven't fully bought into him yet. He definitely shows flashes here and there of showing us that he has what it takes, but I don't know if his work ethic is there yet. And the 2 biggest fights he's had, he hasn't had a dominating performance. He didn't dominate Paulie. He lost to Maidana. And John Molina Jr. is not in the same class, so you can't really take much from that performance. And so I don't know. I mean, he has a big mouth. He likes to call out these fights, but I don't know if they're actually going to happen, or if his team's going to let him go up to 147 and face arguably a top 5 fighter in 147 in Amir Khan. However, one thing I do know is that the fans win with this one. I mean, come on, you got 2 of the more loud-mouthed, entertaining people in boxing, and both are fun fighters to watch. Broner always makes his antics make him a fun fighter to watch, and Khan's hand speed is just great to see on TV. And so you got 2 not only fun fighters to watch, you have two good personalities, and I mean the pre-build up to that would be great. Press conferences, all that would be awesome, and I think the fans would really want to see that because some people still are not convinced on Khan, and he's probably gonna have to beat someone like Broner to at least somewhat convince those fans. And a lot of people like myself are not convinced on Broner, and if he beats Khan, hey man, he's at the top of the sport. So that's one fight I really want to see. I don't know if it's going to happen now because of all the obstacles, but both fighters have said they want to do it repeatedly on Twitter over the past few days, and Khan even said he talked to him, and so hopefully this happens. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments, who you think will win, how it will play out, just what do you think about it in general. And if you like this video, you can follow us on Instagram or Twitter at SquadcastSports. Please subscribe. Until next time, signing off.